following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Go Cowboys! This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now your hosts,
Barry Church, Danny McCray, and Newy Scruggs.
Football Friday, everybody. Football Friday right here on the Players Lounge, brought to you by Hotels.com. He is Barry Church. Go ahead and take off all your clothes.
It's getting a little warm in here, man. I ain't want to start dripping everywhere.
Take off all your clothes. I got you some little
appreciate it.
Right,
you always looking out for the
He
kids,
did some
man.
push-ups before he came in. He did
Oh,
some
yeah.
push-ups
There's a little
bit.
Toledo gun show.
What's the Jack Black?
Hey, that Jack Black gets you right. You
He's
shave
right
it
about
up, get
boy.
that Jack Black.
Jack Black
That moisturizer, man.
Got good stuff, man.
It is. High quality. High quality.
I try to hide. You have to hide that at work. That's like, some people put lotion on their desk at work. You don't put your Jack Black on there. Everybody go like, because I'm that one. I'm that guy.
What you got?
Yes.
You got some of that real
You smell like my desk.
Yes, I do. Yes, I ain't that guy. Will use your product
Without a doubt.
So leave it on your desk because I'm using it. He is the ultimate survivor, Danny McCray.
Yeah.
In the house here. I'm Newy Scruggs. This is the same conversation we've had all week, but now we're going to enter another name, but we already kind of entered the name before. So, Connor Williams.
Mr. Fullback.
Trouble.
He in trouble, man.
We all deserve a second chance.
So
third.
He gonna get that fullback role now, man.
we knew offensive line changes were coming.
Man, in the mix.
And after the show, because I went out to interview the players, and I asked Lel Collins, you starting on Saturday? Yep. Okay.
Well, he knew he was penciled in. He was good. I got my spot back. I don't know about y'all.
All right, so Collins at right tackle. And then we find out late last night that Connor McGovern started left guard. Presumably, Jerry Jones' show on 105.3 The Fan with the KNC Masterpiece. Jerry, if you listen to Jerry, he said McGovern is starting.
If he said it, that's what's going on. That's it.
He didn't say it, but you know how Jerry is.
Hey, it's over with now. He's starting.
Zach Martin might be on a private jet.
We all knew he was being out the bed. Yeah, he was just praying on that point. He was throwing a Hail Mary.
Connor McGovern replacing Connor Williams at left guard. So
guess they don't believe in the best five.
And really?
I guess not. I mean, do y'all consider
We talked about
McGovern being in the top five?
We talked about Leal and Terry still being a part of the top five.
Yeah,
man.
so I mean,
I'll say this from my standpoint. I was one of those back at training camps. Like, why aren't they giving McGovern a real shot to take that job? I like Connor McGovern. He's already a bigger guy. And just talking with Nate Newton alone, Nate's like, this guy, he's got more, got more of that booty in there where you need an offensive. Yes, sir. And for me, I'm one of those that looks just, okay, here's the micro, macro. All right? Micro, you're trying to get him right now. But macro, Williams is a free agent. You're already tied against your cap. McGovern's got one more year. That's the guy I'm going to put up here because I'm going to be able to get 2 years of starting out of this guy to see exactly what I've got versus 1 year of a guy who you like personally, good dude, but when they start talking about where do you go? If you're Chris Jones, who you line up Chris Jones against? What's Brian?
you know he's coming straight at right in that gap between Biotis and whoever's next to him.
Yeah, he's still gonna get his test.
Yeah, he's still gonna test it without a doubt.
So McGovern is he'll get the test, but I mean, to me, I'd always thought that McGovern was a guy that probably should. If it was a fair fight, I thought McGovern.
But there's a reason why he ain't cracked the lineup. Like, he ain't cracked the lineup. And how long has he been here? What, three years?
Hey, man.
There's a reason why he hasn't cracked the lineup. And it's week 10. It ain't like this week 1 or 2 where they've been battling. It's week 10.
I'm glad you said it. This is the part that I can't tell you what I know because this is open. But when we take a break,
all right.
I can tell you what I know.
You got to fill me in. You got to fill me in. All right.
I have to protect people.
I got you. The sources.
I know. Listen, I know who won't be getting any burn this week.
Who you talking about?
And that's my man Terrence.
Why they do my mans like that?
Okay,
Is Tyron Smith starting this week?
Okay, thank you very much. And that's McCarthy who spoke today. He's like, he needs to get 3 practices in. So they're doing a mock game today, and Mickey was talking about it. Mickey Spagnuolo that. So the mock game's not really counting until Saturday practice. So they've got to see. It's going to be a game time decision.
He was limited yesterday, right? So he wasn't. He no DNP.
So is it? You think it's more of a pain threshold? Like if he can tolerate the pain, he's gonna play. So that really comes down to a game time decision, or if it's just like hey, we don't even know if you got it right now, T. Smith.
That's strange, man, to do to a guy. You know what? Okay, listen. I hope they play. Terrence Steele. Hey, man, I went to bat for you.
Hey, we all did.
Not sure what else can happen. They on that like, hey, stay ready. Like we talked about yesterday. That's what they on right now. Hey, man, you never know what's gonna happen.
Joe Witt tapping him on his back.
Stay ready. So now his mindset is like, let me get amped up. All of a sudden, he only get to play.
It's gonna be disappointing. He's gonna have that chin strap buckled.
Or he like us thinking like, yeah, Tyron's a tough guy. He's gonna play, so he's not in the mindset that all of a sudden you throw him out there.
That's when you struggle. That's when you struggle.
I mean,
so here at 12:35 p.m. on a Friday, I am of the mindset more so that Terrence Steele is going to be the left tackle out there. That's my thinking right now.
I wish they would just let the kid play the right side, man. Play to his strengths, man. I mean, it should, because you don't want to keep going out there and kill the guy's confidence. What if he goes out there at left tackle again and just gets demolished, gives up another 12 pressures and all that good stuff? The kid's confidence is going to go down.
He had a nice game.
He had a bounce back.
That's the crazy part, though. I think he's going to play well at left tackle. I think he's going to continue to be a good player at whatever position they put him at, and then he's going to be a good player on the bench moving forward.
Yeah, just setting himself up for next year. Maybe that's what he's doing.
Look, I mean, I just think if we're saying, hey, Tyron's going to play, I would not say that right now. And this is an interesting part about this from a medical standpoint, and you guys have been in this stretch before as former Cowboy players. Playing Sunday, then you got to come back and play Thursday.
It's a quick back-to-back.
Well, the thing is, whatever happens, there's going to be a time because Tyron's still practicing. Last year, Tyron still, he was limited at practice. So we're assuming that at some point in this year, he's going to come back. So no matter what, we can have, if he doesn't play this week, we're going to have the same discussion next week about Terrence Steele not being on the field because Tyron Smith is healthy. So
you said Tyron Steele, so I was just
my bad.
Terrence Steele.
Tyron Smith is practicing, so we assume that at some point he's going to be healthy enough to play. So it's not like he's just not out there and then all of a sudden he's going to pop up on IR needing surgery. Like he's pretty much going to be playing.
Is this a good problem for the Cowboys though? I mean, you're deep as hell at pretty much all the positions on the offensive line.
Right. You have one of the better offensive lines in the game, and I think of in terms of that whole Thanksgiving Day, that quick turnaround. Do you want to have Smith wait one more week? You're like, hey man, we'll get you Thursday. I mean, that's to me. I think this is a part. Is he really ready, or can you try and wait a little bit more? So that's why I'm saying at this point in time, am expecting Terrence Steele to be the left tackle right now.
Okay.
Right now, 12:38 p.m.
Because this is not a must-win. Like this is not a must-win for this Cowboys team. I mean, it would be a good win, but it's still. I mean, it ain't gonna separate us from not making the playoffs.
I think it's I don't think it's a must-win. But if you have aspirations to get that number one seed and not have to go up to Lambeau Field,
you're talking about that. Yeah,
that is. Okay. I think that's a huge thing for us to be able to play that game at home. If we do end up playing Green Bay, it's important for us to be able to play that in Dallas versus going to Lambeau Field. Actually, later in the wintertime. It's going to be a week later than it usually is. So probably a week colder than it usually is.
So then it comes down to, which game do you feel like he can miss and y'all still win? Y'all don't need him more. Is it the pass rush for the Raiders, or is it you fear the pass rush for Kansas City more?
I think if Kellen calls the game the way he called it against Atlanta, and they realize that if they do have a deficiency at left, and he's able to mix in the run, call a perfect game, I think we can win a game without Tyron, no matter who we play against.
Yeah, okay.
So let me dive back into the former player standpoint here. Bone spur. That's what Tyron Smith's been dealing with. Have you had one?
Never had one of them bad boys.
Teammates had one? And will, can one more week of rest help out? Because here's that other thing. With that quick turnaround, is that what you want to do, to have Tyron playing that close? Because it's Sunday, then Thursday against the Raiders, and then another Thursday game against the Saints.
That's what, 3 games in 15 or 12 days? Yeah. I mean, to me, it can't hurt for him to, rest off a week. I just feel like if you go out there and you force this guy out there and play, who Ty is. He's going to go out there regardless. He's going to try to, it doesn't hurt that bad. I'm going to try to warrior through it. But this is when the training staff has to get involved and say, you know what? If it's that bad, take a break, take a breather, because we're going to need him at the long haul. The backstretch of this thing, we're going to need him. We ain't going to need him through these weeks right now. We got a commanding lead in our division. If it's up to me, I'm telling Ty, you know what? Hey, if the pain's too much, just take a breather for a little bit. We got people in there that can
I'm saying this,
finish a job.
The same way I feel about like defensive line and like if you don't practice all week, you can still come in and know exactly what to do and be okay. I feel that same way about offensive line. And the realization is when they play on Sunday, they're not going to practice again before the game on Thursday.
Yeah,
right?
he's going
to play on Sunday. He's not going to do anything, probably rehab, make sure he's healthy enough to play on Thursday. And then if you get to that point, he's probably not going to practice again for real until whatever the Friday is of that next week.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be anything full go, right? So he's going to play 3 games. He's not going to be going through full padded practices if they have an issue to where they're like, we need to rest this guy. So, I if he's healthy enough, I think he's okay. Go ahead and, quick death for my man Steele, okay? Just go ahead and put him on the sideline now.
Don't prolong it.
Yes, Black Friday, okay? No.
In a situation that is totally fluid right now at 12:41, it is a unknown at left tackle, which means Steele is there because that's what you do know. He ain't
gonna put Nzeki in there,
right? So 78 is at left tackle. Connor McGovern, your left guard. Tyler Biotis, your center. All-Pro Zach Martin over there at the right guard. Lel Collins at right tackle. I feel you could go win with that.
Yeah, you can win with that. I was just saying, do you think that is your best 5 when Ty Smith is healthy? Do you feel like that could be your best 5? Like, let's say we need to get our best 5 going for this playoff push. Everybody's in there. Do we put McGovern in there?
I got to see how he plays. I mean, I got because I had the same feeling about Steele. Right, and I was like, I'm not sure because the last time I seen the guy on the field, he got benched twice, but he came back, he did the work. Philbin got him right, and when you got him in the game, he played a hell of a game, and then he did that for 5 or 6 times in a row. So maybe we see the same thing. If not, then your best 5, I think it is Lael at
guard, and then you put Steele at the tackle. But we'll see. I mean, because he's going to get tested.
I want to make this clear, though. I do not believe that Terrence Steele is a better player than Lael Collins. I think it's very, very close based off what we've seen Steele do over the 6 games that he played and what we've seen from Lael in that first game this year. So not saying that he's better. I'm just saying as far as player, I believe he earned that spot.
Okay.
What a fantastic problem to have for the Dallas Cowboys.
Without a doubt.
We've got options on the offensive line.
Yes.
You think Matt Ryan wouldn't have loved to have some of them options yesterday as he was getting tagged up?
Tagged. You see his face on the sidelines towards the end? He was just like, man.
I mean, that poor man get tagged up. Literally. You know the phone call he's going to make. Hey, Mr. Blank, I want to thank you for everything, but I'd like to get that Matthew Stafford treatment. I need to go ahead and move on, and I'd like you to go ahead and move me on to a favorable place I'd like to go.
Yeah, hopefully somebody come get it because I'm not sure they're going to be, hitting Matt Ryan up. Like, let's get this guy in here.
Man, they got Andy Dalton. Somebody's going to get Matt Ryan.
Yeah, Andy Dalton on that bench.
I'm just saying, but
they still getting $10 million.
Yeah, so you'd rather be on the bench than playing for a team that, that you've been a part of for years?
But he didn't start on the bench, though. Like he got
hurt.
He was supposed to be the starter.
I'll tell you all day long, and I say this to the cows come home. If you're the Cleveland Browns, you have to go get a quarterback next year. You're not paying Baker Mayfield some $30 million. I would rather have Matt Ryan as my quarterback than Baker Mayfield. If you're the Denver Broncos right now, you would rather have Matt Ryan than what you're dealing with right now.
Teddy Two Gloves, yeah. I get it over Teddy Two Gloves.
There's some teams where you simply say, hey, look, we feel like we've got some pieces here. Can we just get a guy that can, I ain't saying he's going to be MVP Matt Ryan what he once was for Kyle Shanahan, but if you're Washington, if you're Washington football team right now, you want to run Fitzpatrick out there, Heineke, or would you rather have Matt Ryan?
They like Fitzmagic now.
I was gonna say, I'm just not so sold that Matt Ryan is nice. Like I mean, is he?
Okay, all right. Think of it like starting pitching, man. Sometimes there's not 30 aces. There ain't 30 dudes that come out here in baseball that go ahead and sling that thing. Sometimes your ace is really a number 3, but this is what it is. Matt Ryan is going to be better. All right. You got to win a game tomorrow. Who would you rather have at your quarterback? Baker Mayfield, Matt Ryan, if you're Cleveland?
I mean, tomorrow, is he healthy?
Yeah.
Is Baker healthy?
Let's say they're both healthy.
I'm going Matt. You going Matt?
I'm going Matt. I don't know. I seen Baker, okay? We've been seeing a lot of Baker.
We have.
Okay, how about if you gave truth serum, Jarvis Landry, We need to win the game tomorrow. Who you want, Baker or Matt Ryan throwing you the football?
Did he watch the game from last night?
Yeah.
Hey, look, and I'm gonna say all day long that I was one of those like, man, the Atlanta Falcons need to take Penei Sewell. You need to get some help. You have a issue protecting it, and too many teams are not protecting. My problem right now is Cincinnati. Yes, Jamar Chase is fantastic. But your boy's still getting killed out here on the reg, man.
Smack.
If you think Joe Burrow is your franchise guy and you want to write Joe that check, can you protect him? Can you draft a guy to help this guy?
Hold on now.
What?
This is me. This is how I feel.
No, I'm just saying we had a need at offensive line, and we went and picked up a linebacker. Now you want to talk about they got a need at offensive line. They go pick up a guy who seems to be worth everything that they wagered to get him in the first round.
Dude now.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I got a rebuttal. Do you see anybody who made all-decade or all-pro on that Atlanta Falcons line? No.
Mm-hmm. We didn't see him on our line either. One, they was both out. What are you talking about? Actually, our best three offensive linemen were out last season.
And look at him now.
Is that correct?
Look at him now. You had proven products.
No. I'm just, were they out? Was Leo Collins playing last year?
Nah, he was out. Man.
Was Tyron Smith? Was Zach? They were all out. Yeah. I'm just saying.
You had proven product.
You actually didn't. You did not. Man had surgery on his neck, on his back. What are you talking about? Ain't nothing proven.
Ask Matt Ryan. You want to get behind that offensive line with the Cowboys?
Yeah, he would love to. He would love to.
Sign me up, big guy. Yeah. Okay.
Today, not last year. He wouldn't. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Man, we always talking about Andy Dalton not even getting helped up off the ground last season. You were talking about offensive line. Come on, bro. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's time to take a break. Time to take a break. Yes, Danny McCray out here just firing off shots. Let's get the predictions next. I just want to get out the way early. I'd rather get it out the way early than have to rush at the end.
All right, let's do it.
Our predictions
let's see what we got
for
going
the
on.
Chiefs and the Cowboys Sunday, Arrowhead Stadium, Barry Church, Danny McCray, Newey Scruggs. This is the Players Lounge, brought to you by Hotels.com on DallasCowboys.com radio.
Honey, big news.
Gary, are you okay?
Oh, I'm not Gary anymore. I'm Jackie Flash.
What?
See, I want the latest smartphone, but the best deals are only for new customers. So, to get a new customer deal, I changed my name to Jackie Flash.
Okay, but the best smartphone deals at AT&T are for everyone, new and existing customers.
That's huge. Then guess who's getting a deal?
Is it Jackie Flash?
Jackie Flash.
It's not complicated. At AT&T, our best smartphone deals are for everyone. Restrictions apply. Visit att.com for details.
The Cowboys way, where 16 Hall of Famers and 5 championships shows us what success looks like. Where turkey is always the second best part of Thanksgiving Day. Where we are all defined by one single thing, the star. Where we as fans know it's our job to keep the tradition going. Bank of America is proud to be the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys and to support the quest of living life the Cowboys way.
Copyright 2020, Bank of America Corporation.
Hey Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
It's game day. You know what that means. First, kebab prep. Steak, pepper, onion, steak, pepper, onion. Next, a counterclockwise lap around the room. Now the lucky grease-stained jersey goes on. And lastly, the dance. You know the one. This is a game day ritual no matter where you are. Whether you're traveling to the game or watching from your favorite vacation spot, book a place to stay on Hotels.com and keep the tradition alive and well. Hotels.com, proud partner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Back to the Players Lounge.
The Dallas Cowboys take on the Chiefs in Kansas City Sunday, November 21st at 3:25 p.m. Join Cowboys Nations at one of 2 free watch parties presented by Miller Lite. Head to AT&T Discovery District or Miller Lite House at AT&T Stadium to watch Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders' performances, meet Dallas Cowboys alumni, hang out with Rowdy and more. Pre-game celebrations begin at 1 p.m. at AT&T Discovery District and 2 p.m. at Miller Lighthouse. For more information, visit DallasCowboys.com/watch party. I am here joined by two former Dallas Cowboy alumni, undrafted free agent safeties Barry Church and Danny McCray. They make up the Players Lounge. I'm just merely Newey Scruggs, a guy who covers the team. Talked to Jordan Lewis yesterday and Trayvon Diggs. These gentlemen will have an opportunity to keep building upon their excellent seasons. And Trayvon Diggs leads the league with 8 interceptions, but we spoke about it on this show. It's worth one more time today, heaping praise on what Jordan Lewis has accomplished and the fact that it looks like the Cowboys got a very favorable contract from Jordan Lewis because the kind of work he's putting in right now, man, they got a nice deal. They do. And Anthony Brown's deal. When you start thinking about just where the deals were and how in the NFL, is it favorable for the team or not? These are favorable contracts for the team right now.
Let me tell you what Jordan Lewis better do. He should have Orlando Scandrick on his phone right now, figuring out how he was able to do what he did as far as re-upping his contracts early. He continued to do this playing
like every year.
It seemed like every year he was getting a new deal and re-ing up. He need to figure out, because Jordan Lewis is going to be our nickelback. I think that is his niche. I think that he's great at it. I think he's playing really, really well. He need to find out how to maximize his opportunity and his money while playing that position. And I ain't seen nobody do it like Orlando.
Ain't nobody in my playing days did it like Orlando. Like you said, he was signed like a 3-year deal. The next thing you know, the second year going into that summertime. Oh yeah, just read up real quick. I had to go ahead and put another deal through, get a little advance.
You like, 3 for 30. Another 2 years on there for another 10. You like, and this was before dudes was getting paid like that.
Exactly. This was before cats was just re-ing up every other year. I'm like, man, how is he doing this? So you're right. He needs to talk to that man. But definitely they got him on a team-friendly deal. Him and Anthony Brown, I don't think they'll get Diggs on a team-friendly deal, especially if he keeps balling the way he's doing. It's going to be a little tricky, but these two guys, I mean, they're great pieces. They're great 2 and 3 corners because, I mean, you can go out there and you can leave Diggs on an island if you want to, and you can help these guys out, or you can leave them on an island. Anthony Brown is playing to the point where, he's no longer a liability. I used to think, he's getting beat on these 50-50 balls because he's a smaller corner out there, but he's showing some scrappiness to himself out there, and he's just stepped his game up this whole season.
Getting Nolan out of there, baby. Getting Nolan out of there. Bring in the new regime. And the new regime has got you talking that way about Anthony Brown.
He's playing better, I will say.
I am hopeful that once they can get those reinforcements on the defensive line, you'll see the defensive backs make even more plays.
Is that possible? My man got 8.
He got 8 picks. They did the whole trio last. Oh my
Is it possible for them to play any, they rolling, man.
Just think when his D-line gets, Tank back, Gregory, Neville Gallimore in the middle. I mean,
Tristan Hill's already back.
Not the enforcer. He's back.
Okay, we'll just mention Dorrance Armstrong, who's been playing great.
He has.
I mean,
Tristan Hill about to come get him.
The enforcer. He's coming.
Do what you got to. Shout out to Dan Quinn, man. Okay, if you think Bill Belichick didn't watch the Atlanta film last week and say, I'm going to do exactly what Dan Quinn did and add some stuff onto it, because they looked exactly how they looked against us last week.
Coming out of it.
The film is out. The blueprint is out for Atlanta.
Is Dan Quinn under a 1 year? Or he signed a multi-year?
I'm pretty sure he signed a multi-year.
I was about to say, he about to re-up too, if that's the case. I mean, jeez. Hey, man, Kellen.
The unfortunate thing for Dan Quinn is he's a defensive coach, and you have so many of these owners now who are just looking for offensive guys.
Yeah.
And if you don't look into how, because we saw what the Cowboys were, but what he's done in the locker room to get these kids, to change the mentality with these guys. That's head coaching material right there.
Maybe he wants to, stay as a DC. Do you think he wants to get back up on that horse?
When the opportunity is right. He's going to
go to
the right team at the right time. Absolutely.
I can't imagine Dan Quinn can rest until he gets that Super Bowl as a head coach, because he was so close
to lead.
So close to having it. And I think you have hit the excellent point. You don't leave here until you get a situation that you feel is right, where you're going to have some control. For instance, Ron Rivera, a lot of control up there in Washington. So go someplace where you have it and not some general manager who doesn't know football trying to hire assistants for you and make you take dudes. I mean, that was part of Anthony Lynn's problem. That was a big problem. Steve Wilkes' problem when he got fired. Vance Joseph up there in Denver. I mean, a lot of these black head coaches, hey, you had a job, but you don't get to decide the 53. You have to take this coordinator, and then these coordinators, some of these guys choose are terrible. The Jets tried to hire Matt Rule, and they said, you got to take Greg Williams. And he said, I'll stay right here, baby.
I wish I might.
and then he got the Carolina job, and they gave him a whole lot of juice. And so he gets to hire the general man. So you want a job like that? Sean McDermott. Buffalo Bills ended up hiring him as the head coach, and then he went back and brought the dude, Brandon Beane from Carolina, to come be his general manager. And you see they've got an excellent program they've run up there. So if you're Dan Quinn, find a situation where you get to have some juice in there and some say. Kyle Shanahan, Kyle Shanahan picked John Lynch. Yeah. John Lynch worked for Kyle Shanahan. Yeah. Same thing, Mike Mayock. He works for John Gruden. So if Dan Quinn can find a situation like that, that's something to look for.
You taking Joe Witt and Al Harris with him?
If I'm Joe, I'm not.
You gonna stay? You gonna stay in the D?
If I'm Joe, I'm gonna stay right here, take over the defense. Because you're with the Dallas Cowboys, that means your name is out there.
Okay.
If you're winning big with the Cowboys, you can get yourself a job.
You're going to get picked off. Yeah, somebody going to come and get you.
You can go get yourself a job.
It happens with the players and coaches each year.
So you can do that. I mean, when Jimmy was running this thing, man. I mean, Wanstead gets the Bears job. Then Norv Turner gets the Washington job. Yeah. Butch Davis ended up getting a job at Miami. And then, certain sisters got to go with them. But if I'm Joe Witt, I stay right here. Okay. I mean, that for a while, being the Cowboy DC was good. That was good living. Because Wanstead was a DC, got the Bears job. Then Butch parlayed into Miami where Jimmy was, and they won the championship before. I mean, that's a part. You're on TV every week. Yeah. And look how many times we see pictures of Dan Quinn.
All on ESPN.
Dan Quinn.
DQ, baby.
Right.
The backwards hat and everything. Over there. He ain't never sitting down. That man just always peering down, man.
Right. So if you go some other places.
You don't get that limelight.
Right. Now, look, let's say the Dolphins. Okay, let's just say the Dolphins decide that they want to rid themselves of Brian Flores and they hire Dan Quinn. Be interesting because rarely do you hire defensive guy. Mm-hmm. But if you decided to do that, okay, if you're Dan Quinn and Stephen Ross, an owner with good pockets, and he'll speak up, that's a situation I would entertain. They've already got a general manager in Chris Greer, so if I'm Dan, what juice do I get to have? Mm-hmm. But that's the kind of situation you go to. But if you're Joe Witt, where do you think you're going to have an opportunity to be seen and talked about more? DC of the Miami Dolphins or DC of the Dallas Cowboys?
More than likely the Cowboys. I mean, we know, like you just said, it's a marquee franchise. No matter how bad they're doing, they're going to get those primetime games. So it would make sense for the kid to stay. But hopefully nobody picks up any of them off. We're going to need them.
And if you got guys like Diggs making picks each, I mean, just that kind of stuff helps you out here. All right, prediction time here. Let's get into this. Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to start it off right here.
What's the spread? We got the spread on it?
We predicting already. Goodness.
I don't want to run out of time. Okay, let's take a break. Let's take a break.
18 minutes.
Let's take a break. Take a break.
Can we do power rankings first?
Let's take a break, do power rankings.
And then we can go to parlay.
I just don't want to run out of the end.
It's Friday. We got time.
Yeah, you don't want to hold up Mick shots. Hey, you don't want to hold Mickey up.
I ain't fighting. You'll be able to fight with Mickey.
We walk out here at 119:02. We looked at the clock 30 times. We're not going to do that today, CB.
Take a break. Danny wants to get into the rankings, and then we'll do the predictions. This is the Players Lounge, brought to you by Hotels.com on DallasCowboys.com radio.
Organic pumpkin smoothies are back at Smoothie King with at least 13 grams of protein each and 5 options to choose from. It's easy to find a favorite to help you reach your goals, like the new Keto Champ Pumpkin, packed with a whopping 23 grams of protein and 9 net carbs. It's a quick and nutritious meal on the go. So order online or through the app for pickup or delivery. And power up with pumpkin and protein. Official smoothie of the Dallas Cowboys. Smoothie King. Rule the day.
Hey, Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, yo quiero guacamole.
The Cowboys way, where 16 Hall of Famers and 5 championships shows us what success looks like. Where turkey is always the second best part of Thanksgiving Day. Where we are all defined by one single thing, the star. Where we as fans know it's our job to keep the tradition going. Bank of America is proud to be the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys and to support the quest of living life the Cowboys way.
Copyright 2020, Bank of America Corporation.
Hi, I'm Clint Tillison with...
And I'm Jay Novacek, and we're both with...
United Ag and Turf, the official tractor provider of the Dallas Cowboys.
So, if you need a tractor to bale some hay, a mower to cut some grass, or a gator to get some chores done...
Get a John Deere at United Ag and Turf.
And then, let's get to work.
Hey, Jay, that's my line.
Well, not today.
Get to work with a John Deere tractor package that's just right for you and your budget. Visit UnitedAgAndTurf.com.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Give the gift of Cowboys this season with a Dallas Cowboys United membership presented by Globe Life. It is the ultimate fan experience for the ultimate Cowboys fan. Memberships start at just $20 and include an exclusive fan pack and VIP member experiences. 'Tis the season. Visit DallasCowboys.com/United to get yours today.
Yes, indeed.
All right, power rankings. NFL.com has Green Bay number 1, Tennessee number 2, Dallas number 3, Arizona number 4, Buffalo number 5. ESPN has Green Bay number 1, Tennessee number 2, Arizona number 3, Dallas number 4, the Rams number 5, Buffalo 6. Rick Goslin, Hall of Fame voter, has Tennessee number 1, Green Bay number 2, Dallas number 3, Arizona 4, the Rams 5, and Buffalo 6. So that's just 3 of them that I looked at here.
How can you have Arizona ahead of the Cowboys right now? Didn't they just come off a?
That's the one. I assume that they're putting the fact that Kyler Murray didn't play in there, but that should still go into your ranking.
So Sports Illustrated has it Green Bay 1, Tennessee 2, Arizona 3 at 8-2, Cowboys 7-2 at 4, Tampa Bay at 6-3, 5.
I can't be mad at, like, okay, Green Bay, Tennessee, they're playing good ball.
Real well,
They playing good ball. We're also playing good ball, so whatever. Mix and match up there. But Arizona does not, like, you wouldn't rank Seattle still where they're at when they didn't have Russell Wilson. Like, they don't have them. This is this week's power ranking, and this week Arizona was not better than Dallas.
Did they was I tripping, or did one of them rankings have the Rams ahead of the Cowboys?
No, I don't. I
was about to say. I thought I heard that. I'm like, ain't no way.
Nah.
Here's where I can understand anybody that went with Arizona is they're going to say, hey, they got a signature win. They're going to look at Arizona and say, you've beaten the Rams. So to that point where we have talked about with the Cowboys. So I can see it.
San Francisco beating the Rams.
And them saying, well, this happened without, their starting quarterback. So I can see somebody that wants to give them that. But Dallas is in my opinion, a top 3 team right now.
Gotta be.
That's a top 3 football team.
Yes.
Right
like
now.
you said, a toss up between Green Bay, Tennessee, and Dallas. But I mean, with Arizona, they lost to a Green Bay team without they didn't have any of their main weapons out there on offense at home. Yeah. So I'm just like I can't see it, but it's definitely a toss up between those 3, the boys. Tennessee,
that one will work itself out because we got Arizona on the schedule.
Yeah,
so
that'll work.
So shout out to y'all, Arizona. You better hope y'all got Kyler.
Yeah,
because if not, you
and D-Hop. D-Hop out too, ain't
he? Been out because he on my fantasy team.
You hate to see it.
Not that fan. Not the one you
not
in.
The one, yeah,
not the one you in, player. New, you winning so far this week?
We won last week, man. We won 2 in a row right here. We got on the comeback trail. We got to face the number 1 team this week. It's our political reporter over at the TV station, Julie Fine.
I'm playing the number 1 team this week too, bro.
Okay.
Good luck, bro. Good luck.
A couple bye weeks are hurting us, so Cooper Kupp is not playing.
Matthew Stafford not playing, but I'm not sure if that's a good or bad. I picked up Tua. Ooh. They playing the Jets. It's pretty much all I had.
Look. I mean, if you got to get it done this way, you seen that Jets defense? I mean, that Jets defense is bad.
People are hoarding quarterbacks in my league. I don't know. Trevor Lawrence is still available.
I go with Tua.
I'll pick it Tua.
If Tua gonna get right, this is the week. I mean, the Jets are bad.
They bad.
I mean,
real bad.
I mean, they so bad. Rex Ryan feel comfortable jumping off the top rope, cracking back on Robert Saleh. Like, what you gonna say?
So bad for my boy Miles out there, man. He the wide receiver coach out there. They just they ain't looking too good right now for the Jets, man.
It's hard out here, man.
It is.
It's hard to get a dub.
I get that.
Shout out, hey, Tua. Come on, baby.
Get you that dub. Hey,
give me 30.
Don't be like Matt Ryan out here.
I mean, if you're gonna get right, this is the time. This is the gift to get. All right, this is the time to get right, young Tua. Cowboys, Kansas City Chiefs. I will be there. I am excited to be there. For
Arrowhead.
Arrowhead. I've never been up there for a football game, so I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to the whole atmosphere. I think we're going to get there early. I'm going to go raid some folks' tailgate.
Anthony Hitchens. Young Hitchens out
with
there.
With no shame either, brother. I'm going to be able to get my eat on before
Or are you going to have on the Kansas City Chief outfit?
Oh.
Okay, you know good.
That's a Pembroke goal.
You're like, I got you. I'm a Cowboys fan, baby. Thanks for the hot dog.
Are you on the sidelines or are you up in the booth?
We're in the booth, man. COVID changed a whole lot of stuff. We're in the booth. No, actually, when you come from out of town, first off, you got a TV camera. People love to be on TV. Show with the TV, you getting fed.
There it is. It's getting fed. You want a brat?
Show me what that Kansas City barbecue is like. I'm from Texas.
They say it's top dollar.
Right, so they want to write up. They're going to already try and tell you, we better. Well, I need to taste it. I got my game straight for this.
We're getting multiple free meals out here.
I already have my whole game plan to go, man.
There you go.
Cleveland was like that too, man. They just want to feature. Hey. Now, the first time I was in Cleveland, they thought I was Al Roker, so I got a whole lot of food. Hey, Al's back, because Al used to work there.
Now that's funny.
They thought you was Al.
Al used to work at the NBC, man. Al used to work at the NBC, so yeah, they thought I was Al Roker. Yes, I am. Some of them meatballs.
Dude. He walk off in there. Al Walker. He walk up like, wait a second. I'm Al.
They thought they was about to be on a Today Show. Sucker.
They got us.
So Kansas City is a 2.5-point favorite. Normally you get 3 points because you are the home team.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people who I respect who follow football are like, hey, man, yeah, the Chiefs have won 3 in a row, but this is not the Chiefs team you think it is. And they feel the Cowboys deserve a little bit more respect. But I'm going to simply say this. He's back off the COVID list. I'm not the biggest fan of his, but I'm expecting him to come up with a clutch kick to win it 36-34. Legatron getting it done at Arrowhead.
Hook 'em left, line, man.
Gets it right on in there. Cowboys win. That's what I'm going to go with.
That's what you're going with?
That's what I'm going with.
All right.
Okay, listen.
Two-point win.
So there is no way I could stand on this top 10 defense train, all right? Beating my chest. We're going to be a top 10 defense by saying that they're going to score 33 points on us. So I think it's fair of me to say that a 33-24 game is in hand.
Cowboys.
And that's with the Cowboys getting the dub and us playing stellar on defense.
Stellar on D.
Stellar.
Make mine 36-30. I need to cover the spread.
36-30.
You can't go back on you.
36-33. I just looked. I said, I got to cover the spread.
Okay.
33-24.
33-24. Cowboys get the dub.
Okay.
All right. Look, it's a tough one, man. This is tough because KC, they like you said, they won 3 straight. You know, they looked really impressive last week, be it against the Raiders, but. Man, I'm gonna have to go with KC on this one. I think it's close in the beginning, but I think in the second half they make some adjustments. Andy Reid and Mahomes, and they start to pull away. I think it's gonna be a 31-24 victory for the Kansas City Chiefs. I hope I'm wrong, but
wow.
I said a while ago KC was gonna make the playoffs, and I think this is gonna be the start of the run right here. Sorry, the Cowboys still be in there. They still gonna win the NFC East. That the trash division that it is. But yeah, I think they're gonna chalk up this L right here.
Do I smell a bet?
I'm just telling you what I think. I ain't gonna bet on it now. I ain't gonna bet on it.
Have that kind of confidence.
It ain't too confident.
Are the Cowboys getting a turnover this week?
Are they getting a turnover this week? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mahomes is gonna be falling somewhere, and he's gonna try to do one of them flick throws, and
still gonna win the game.
And Parsons is gonna pick it off.
Still gonna win.
That's what I'm telling you, because it's first half. First half is gonna be, they're going, but then second half they're gonna make them adjustments, man.
What's interesting is Patrick Mahomes has not thrown a pick in his last 2 games. Raiders and Green Bay. But before that, man, he was
he had like 8 or 9.
He was dishing them on out. He's got 10 picks.
10 now?
He's got 10 picks this year.
They were playing from behind.
25 and 10.
And the man had to be pressing to try to get them to win the game. And I see the same thing happening this week.
And I bring it up. Mahomes throw a pick, yes or no?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think he does.
At least one.
I smell a pick too.
Do we blitz Mahomes? I know in the past he's been deadly. Like, you can't blitz this guy. He's going to tear you up. But recently, he hasn't been, been that good against the blitz. Do we go after him?
We have tremendous speed.
Do we get after him? You going to blitz?
We have tremendous speed.
We blitzing.
I think Michael Parsons blitzing is a speed that they don't want to see out there. I see Jordan Lewis coming against some nickel blitz. I'm seeing some manufactured pressure from my man DQ.
Okay.
So when you talk about 24 points, thinking the Cowboys are only going to score 24 points, I'm sitting up here and I'm thinking, looking at some of these teams. Like Cleveland got them for 29.
Game was a week 1.
Okay. Baltimore got them for 35. No, Baltimore got them for 36. 30 is what Justin Herbert put up on him.
That's Jay Herbert,
It's Dak Prescott. Let's go.
Jalen Hurts.
So not Herbert's better than Dak? Okay.
I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Herbert's that guy.
Jalen Hurts and the Eagles put up 30.
Yeah.
Josh Allen and the Bills had 38 points.
They were super struggling. They were super. I ain't say they was the world beaters.
Tennessee got 27.
I didn't say they was world beaters.
Danny Dimes got 17.
Man, we gonna score one more than
Danny Dimes. And you just gonna say right? You just gonna say 24.
Yeah. It's cool.
Man, I think it's what's gonna happen.
If you told me it was the track meet, like the Baltimore 36-35, I could more so believe that, but 31-24.
I think McGovern's going to struggle. I think he's going to struggle in the middle with Chris Jones. And I think one of them edges might struggle a little bit with Frank Clark. I know he only got 1 on the year, but that guy presents some problems.
Say the same thing about D-Law. All right, next time you talk about D-Law, I want you to say, I know he only got...
When D-Law coming back? When is he coming back?
I'm just saying,
he's still over there doing chords.
When he come back and he get the sack, I want you to say, man, I know he only got 1, but he going to cause some trouble, okay?
Man, we're going to see. We're going to see.
All right, so church with no faith. No church, no faith.
I'm not super confident. I ain't going to bet on it, but I'm just saying.
He got no faith in the offense or the defense. Because they're going to put up a lot of points, and we're not going to score that many points.
24 points.
24 points.
How many points do you average a game?
Like 30-something, right?
Good. Kansas City defense is not about to stop us from doing nothing.
Hey, I hope they do. I hope they don't. But we'll see. We'll see when it comes out. But I'm more worried about this D though. I don't know if we can stop. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna find out.
Look, I know they had the Denver stinker here, but when you're talking about points, man, I mean the Cowboys against a bad defense like Kansas City.
Yeah.
That's at least write down 4 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns.
At least 4 touchdowns against a bad defense like that.
We'll see. I still think they hold him to 24, man.
The man believes in himself.
I think they hold him to 24.
The man believes in Kansas City.
Yes.
Okay.
He's been tricked by this 3-game, whatever, they beat the Raiders. He's been tricked by Kansas City and Mahomes and all. They ain't the same. Yeah. They ain't the same. Have no running game.
So we'll see. Clyde Edwards-Helaire coming back. LSU's on.
They did not have a running game when he was in there.
LSU's on is coming back. We'll see.
So let me ask this question here. Because somebody said, hey, you seen a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes? That was what they asked yesterday in the media session. Jordan Lewis said, Tom Brady, game 1. So how much does it help to face an offense where you had 3 receivers and a tight end and a running back that Tampa has? I mean, they had more weapons.
Yeah. How many turnovers they get?
They got 4. Now, if it was last week or 2 weeks ago, I'd be like, all right, he can build on that. But that was like 8 weeks ago. So I don't think they're gonna be able to, harper on something that far ago.
But I'm just saying, in terms of you already went toe to toe with a team with more weapons. It had a better ability to have a balanced offense between the run game and the pass game.
But did they do anything against that? I mean, they got 4 takeaways, but they still gave up 31 points.
What you mean? I mean, they got 4 takeaways. That's
and they still gave up 31 points. Yeah. So it ain't like they went out there and shut down Brady or nothing like that.
No, listen, but
I got them both scoring a lot of points.
Yeah,
I got them both scoring points.
But we also said that they've gotten a lot better since they played Tampa. They've gotten a lot better since they played Tampa. I think if they play Tampa today, it's not the same game.
No,
it's not the same game.
I mean, both teams went out there and you know
they went.
Neither
Dak threw it 52 times.
Yeah, right. Neither defense went out here and it was lighting it on fire. I mean, Tampa Bay was 5 of 11 on third down in the game. Cowboys were 9 of 17. Cowboys had 451 yards of offense, and Brady and company had 431. So. Tom threw 50 times. Dak threw 58. So I mean, it was a game where. So I'm
tossing the ball on the yard.
So when I say 36-33, this is what I'm saying. I can see
36-30. I thought you said 36-30. Or you just doing?
No.
Because you said you want to cover the spread.
No, I had 36-34.
Okay.
Now I got 36-33 because I need the
36-33. Got you.
Okay.
Right,
so I'm just saying I
don't want to see no white out on your paper.
Yeah, I had it this exact number. I
don't want to see no white out, no more scratch out. I see how it look. Okay.
And it's recorded.
It's recorded.
It's recorded.
Receipts. Oh, I forgot the receipts. I'll get them this weekend.
Well, you sat there and got it. You sat there and got it. Like you and Chris Bean, Garrett Vision. You got Garrett Vision on here.
Oh, you right. You look at it. It's gonna be right here. We're gonna put it on the screen.
Put it right on the screen. We'll see, man.
Speaking of Garrett Vision, who he got this week? Tampa, right? Your boy got Tampa this week.
I knew we couldn't get out of here without a JG comment. He got Tampa on Monday, I think.
Look, at the end of the day, this team has shown me more and more why they stayed with Jason Garrett too long. Because you just see the way they go out here with this type of attitude, and they're winning the kind of games that they lost in the past. So, Mike McCarthy, hats off to you and your staff for getting the job done. It is 1:15. We are out of time now. 1:16. Barry Church, Danny McCray, Newey Scruggs. I'm out on Monday because I don't think I'm going to get back in time. So you guys can give me grief.
We'll hold it down, man.
Give me grief and
don't do the Eminem thing on us. All right, he gonna try to take our jokes.
I
know I wasn't at work. I know I was late.
I was on assignment. I told y'all.
When I telling people something they don't know about me.
Church, he gonna light you up if this prediction of yours is wrong. So.
He can expect the same now if it's right. So it works both ways. Here we go.
All right, Players Lounge.
He trying to start some mess before we even get here on Monday. And you just walked into the trap.
But you know how he is.
Oh yeah, he's gonna talk.
Okay, am I wrong? Did I lie?
I'm gonna be the host on Monday. Don't let that prediction come true.
You know, anytime you got a wrong prediction, this man holds it up, put the spotlight on him, make it hot. He wrong.
There's a lot of wrong predictions going on here.
Better be top 10.
Goodbye, everybody.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?